forgot about you guys, didn't you? What's up, everybody? It's your girl Stacia here with Black Girl Brew Review, coming in on a long overdue review. I told you guys a while ago that this was going to be my first fall beer review, and I've held true to my word on that. I just didn't expect it to be at the end of October, but what else? I'm here now, and it's, a great day, I think, to have a fall review, especially my first one, because it's Halloween, and I love Halloween. It's so much fun. I love to see everybody's costumes, and just the kids having fun, and I don't know, it's just a good time. The candy, I don't really eat candy like that anymore, but I like to look through my son's and see like what he's got that's good. Anyway, so I knew I had to get a review in, and I was like, Dad, like, it's been so long. And then Halloween rolled around, and I was like, that's perfect. So here I am, and I bring with me some Sloop Brewing No Pumpkin. Ta-da! Just the can alone is super cute, and like no pumpkin, I had to have it. So let me tell you how I got my hands on that puppy. I'm always like frequenting on the internet, and I follow a lot of breweries on my page, on my account. So I saw Sloop Brewing, which I love, posted that they had this new beer, No Pumpkin, and I just really liked the notes that I read about. It just sounded really good to me because I love fall beers. It's actually my favorite time of beer, and pumpkin ales and all those things, but I do find that there's some, like let's say Oktoberfest, that don't really taste like pumpkin, so I usually try to find the ones that do taste more like pumpkin, and steer away from the ones that don't, because I really do like that flavor. But it's also because I don't really care for the ones that don't have it. So I saw this for Sloop, and I was like, well, I really do like Sloop Brewing, so let me give it a try. So they were kind enough to send some to me. So shout out to Sloop Brewing for looking out for your girl. Black Girl Brew Review appreciates you, and you're helping contribute to my growth and my repertoire. So I really appreciate you guys over there at Sloop Brewing. And it's just been sitting in my fridge, like getting chilled, just chilling out, and finally breaking it out. So I'm really excited to share with you guys. Like I said, so yeah, it's Halloween, and I have this really awesome shirt on. If you guys can see, I'm gonna flip it around later because it's worth seeing. But it's your boy, and it says, "Get a man who will chase after you." And I thought that was a vibe, so I'm wearing that today. I'm taking my son out. I don't have a costume, so this is gonna be it. Doing a little representing, and I'm sad about that. Without further ado, I'll bring to you No Pumpkin. Alright, so here we go. Let me crack this puppy open for nostalgia, the good old one handy dandy. That was nice. Alright, let's get this pour on, and then we'll talk about it. Alright, don't be a bore, give us that pour. There we go. Alright, very pretty golden yellow color. Got so much head on there because I poured it like I poured it, but we'll let that settle, and let's talk about it a little bit. So it is 6%, which is fair, and the bottle says, or the can says, that it's brewed without any pumpkins or spices for 100% pure IPA pleasure. Well, that makes you think, doesn't it? If there's no pumpkin and there's no spices, well, what is there? Yeah. Let's talk about it. Alright, first things first, let's take a taste. I got my cup here, or my glass, my HDR glass. And the smell, and cheers. Well, that's interesting and pretty impressive, I will say, because true to its name, I don't taste any pumpkin. It doesn't really even taste like any other like Oktoberfest or pumpkin beers that I've had. It's definitely like in its own category, and it's so strange because it is like warm on the tip of my tongue, and there's a bite towards the back of my throat, or the back of my tongue, but they go really nicely together. I can't explain the warmth because again, there's no spices in there, right? So so there's no cinnamon, there's no nutmeg, there's no no pumpkin, obviously. So what's giving it that flavor and that feeling? I can't really put my finger on it. Well, yeah, that's it's very good, don't get me wrong. And honestly, for only 6%, it tastes like quite a bit stronger than that, which I like. But I know that it's only brewed with hops, barley, and yeast. So in some ways, it feels like they just went super like simple, super minimal, which I applaud, because it can be really hard to find that balance if you don't have some things to kind of blend or mask the harshness of one note to another. There's some sort of like fruitiness in there, but it's almost non-existent. And it's giving like a fall fruit flavor, so like it's not apple, but maybe like pomegranate or something berryish. Gonna look into that. Oh, wouldn't you know it, I was on to something. So I did my due diligence and I found out that the flavors that I was tasting were in fact tart berry. They don't specify which berry, but take your pick. Grape and stone fruit. I feel like I was pretty close with the pomegranate because it's a berry, so it's sweet, but it's also tart. A grape is a berry, right? And then the stone fruit, which I'm not sure I've ever had, unless somebody can tell me that there's like another name for stone fruit. I'm sure there probably is. What the hell's a stone fruit, guys? Anyway, and yeah, it's like very, so the fruitiness is subtle, but the beer itself is very, very like bold and in your face. And I think that's like the combination of it going in like warm and smoothly, and then catching that bite and that hoppiness on the back of the tongue before you swallow. It's actually really nice now that I'm thinking about it. And yeah, I really like that. Love that there's no citrus in there. And it's, it's just good. Man, Sloop Brewing, you did the thing. You did the damn thing with no pumpkin. I think it's so cool that you were able to embody so many like fall vibes and such a solid IPA without using, the huge. And I really appreciate you sending this to me because I really wanted to get my hands on it, and I have. Guys, I don't know where you're at, East Coast, West Coast, West Africa, South Africa. But if you celebrate Halloween and you're going trick-or-treating, or if you have kids that you're taking trick-or-treating, go get you some. Go get you some. And get a little cup, a little Stanley cup or whatever, pour that puppy in there, walk around with your kids and just enjoy yourself. That's my humble recommendation. And just, have a good night. I'll probably gonna see you guys soon because I do have a few more fall beers, but I promised that this would be the first one and I had to make it happen. So I hope you all have enjoyed chilling with me on this fine Halloween and my witchy vibes. And yeah, you know, do the damn thing. Happy Halloween, guys. So yeah, happy Halloween. And cheers, guys. See you later.